Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney and today I've got a pattern release for you guys. So this is an itch to stitch pattern, excuse me, business partner joining me. An itch to stitch pattern that was released actually yesterday, or today, I'm filming this on Monday, but released yesterday, and it is the Balboa knit skirt by Itch to Stitch. I will pop up picture up here of the pattern. So I tested this back in May and I kind of led some hints and stuff that I was testing a skirt pattern. So this is a knit skirt pattern that has a flat knit waistband, so it doesn't gather at all. It's a very nice, and I'll show pictures of me actually in it here in a minute, a very nice flat knit waistband. Comes in a myriad of variations on this one, and it comes with a front cut on the fold, I guess front and back cut on the fold, or you can also add a center seam in front and back, and she has separate lines for that if you want to do like a stripe, for instance, on the bias. So knit doesn't need the bias in order to flow. It's not like a woven, but if you want to have fun and make chevrons and do some fun print matching and pattern matching and stuff, she does have that option there for you to do it with a center seam or without a center seam. So both of the skirt versions that I made are without a center seam, and I'm going to talk you through them now. Okay, so the first one, we'll do this one first. The first one that I made up, so this pattern is for medium weight knits, I believe is what it says. And I used a medium weight for both of mine. So my first version that I made is that it looks gathered, not on my body, but you'll see it here in a second how flat it looks when it's actually under tension on the body. But this is the single flounce skirt. So it is an A-line style skirt with a little bitty flounce here at the bottom, the single flounce. Because there's also, let's see. So this is basically the A-line skirt because it was the same pattern pieces I cut out for both of these. So it's basically the A-line skirt, but it's, you know, cut short, and then it's got this adorable little flounce here on the end. I think this is such a cute flirty skirt. I mean, it's gonna get worn for date night, but you can also pair it with tennis shoes and stuff to be really casual. I used a lightweight ponte in this beautiful tomato red, which is, you know, one of my favorite colors right now. And it is a rayon nylon spandex ponte, but it's medium weight. It's not too thick. So, but not light either. I would definitely call it a medium weight ponte. So I sewed the whole thing on my serger and then finished it off on the cover stitch machine. So she's got a very easy waistband tutorial that's in there, and hopefully I've been showing you footage of me actually in it. I love this skirt so much with my new wanted tee. I just think that they go together to perfection. And I also popped in a little "this is the back" tag, because with these skirts it's impossible to tell which is the front which is the back. I find that you really need that. So it's got the two side seams, super quick sew, uses not very much fabric. I made the size 8, which is my size that I make an itch to stitch, and I shortened the skirt by 2 inches, which is exactly what I have to do with all of her patterns, any of her dress patterns or skirt patterns. Or pant patterns, I shorten things by 2 inches because that's just how I fit the block. Excuse me, madam. What are you doing? She's trying to push me out of the chair. What are you doing back there? So that was this one, and I just think this one's so cute and flirty. Okay, so that was version number 1 that I made. Now, for version number 2, and I picked 2 versions to test for this because, I mean, they make up in no time at all. I used different serger thread on each one, but had I used the same serger thread, I bet I could have gotten both of these sewn up in an hour. Just because I mean, they're just 2 seams, and then, I mean, I had to sew the flounce on that skirt, but yeah, very easy sew. So the second version I made was just the plain A-line version, and you'll notice I used a medium weight cotton spandex. This is the leftover fabric that I had from my Whitney blouse, or my Whitney top, I guess. I had enough to make this and a tank top actually, and I'm actually going to show you this paired with the little Idlewild t-shirt that I thought they looked adorable together, and then I also will show you how I have kind of a faux dress with both my Whitney top and my tank. But yeah, this is just a straight A-line. Same thing, size 8, shortened it 2 inches, put in the little tag here in the back. The waistband is just finished off really cleanly on the inside, and her instructions to do that are very, very easy. I cover stitched my hems, which, you know, it's just the, ooh, actually I could go back and trim that, can't I? So don't look too closely at that. But yeah, my hems are just, yeah, cover stitched. This is definitely a lighter weight fabric than the Ponte, but I would call them both medium weight knits. This one's maybe just a little bit clingier, just because it's a cotton spandex as opposed to a Ponte. But I think that both fabrics would look fantastic. And I know quite a few of the testers also made this in a rayon knit. There's a handkerchief hem option. I know that was made in rayon knit. The maxi version, I think, was made in rayon knit on a few occasions. There is a pencil skirt option, which I think I would always choose something with more body for a pencil skirt. In fact, I wouldn't do a cotton. I would probably almost always use a Ponte, I think, with the pencil skirt option. I mean, there's just a ton of options. So anything with a flounce, you could use something a little bit, maybe lighter weight. Although my medium weight Ponte with the little flounce worked out really well. But there's a ton of different fabrics that you can use, and she's very much, and as in with all Itch to Stitch patterns, very much holds your hand through all of this. So if you are looking for a really easy, fun pattern that you can make up in all the knits, I would highly recommend this one. If you are a double brushed poly fan, I've actually never sewn with double brushed poly. I talked about it a little bit on the channel not that long ago, but I know quite a few of the testers. I am sorry, my eye all of a sudden started acting up. Quite a few of the testers use the double brush poly for their skirts, because that's a medium weight knit with some body and really sewed up nicely if that is your jam. So yeah, I just love the versatility of this one, you know, for being a printed skirt. I like it with the solid top that kind of goes with my little berries that are on this fabric. And then with the matching fabric, I think that's a lot of fun too. You have a faux dress. So just a really easy date night outfit, or just really casual for the summer. I love skirts in the summer. You get a little bit more airflow when it gets into the stupid hot humidity. So there you have it. That is Itch to Stitch's newest pattern, a very easy one, a good palette cleanser. I talked about that in my 5 tips of, you know, increasing your creativity. Of getting your creativity back. I said that a nice simple TNT pattern is a good palette cleanser and a good way to kind of get your sojo back. This would definitely fall in that category. It's just very easy to fit. You can make it in a lot of different fabrics. You don't have to use a serger or a cover stitch machine on this. All of this can be sewn on the sewing machine, and she talks about that in the directions as well. Candice does a great job of holding your hand and talking you through all the different processes in the pattern. That's just kind of her normal thing. And again, it fits pretty true to size. If you've ever made a Itch to Stitch pattern before, it would be the same size that you've sewn previously. If you haven't, her measurement charts are pretty spot on, so you will definitely just want to pick one that corresponds with your measurements, and yeah, they fit like a dream. She's got some great drafting. So that's all I've got for today. I hope you've enjoyed my 2 skirts. They're going to get a ton of wear this summer. Again, I love a good skirt in the summer just for air circulation as the humidity sets in and the heat ramps up a little bit. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I will see you tomorrow, actually. So I'm starting my weekly vlog, so it'll go up on Wednesday. That's going to start tomorrow, which is really not going to feel much different than the daily vlogs I've been doing, because you got a daily vlog on Monday just because that was the end of May that I wanted to get to. So, but going forward, it'll be every Wednesday. You'll get a weekly vlog. So yeah, you have that on Wednesday. And then on Friday, I'm going to be talking about all of my May makes that I was able to get done. And then I think the following Tuesday is either going to be my activewear plans, or it's going to be another pattern test for Love Notions that I've been working on. I have not heard yet when that one's going to be released, so that will be coming up as well. Okay, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Oh, and the last of the Kimberly Sew Along is on Sunday. Part 4 will be up on Sunday. Okay, so I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I will see you tomorrow if you are interested in watching the weekly vlogs. Otherwise, I will see you on Friday with my May makes. All right, have a good week, guys. Bye.